0. Listen to these celebrations. This must be a great feeling.
Yeah, this is what we needed, a win today. And yeah, we all know that we have to win those games, especially against Spurs. What it means to the fans, you can see everyone is buzzing, so it's a great night for us.
That's it, a win in the North London derby. You've done the double over Tottenham. There's not many better things in a league season, is there?
No, definitely not. Yeah, we want to win every game, and especially those games. We know what it means to the fans, and we were up for it today, and we took the 3 points.
Your goal turned out to be the winner. Your first time scoring in a North London derby. What did that feel like?
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling, especially if that gives you the win as well. And I'm just happy for everyone. We work so hard day in, day out, and I had to come, and today is the day, and now we need to look forward.
As a team, you have had so many chances lately, and things just haven't been falling quite right. How much did you need those goals to go in today?
Yeah, we're pushing every day, as I say, and yeah, it's the hardest thing in football is to get the ball in the net, and I think we could have scored more today as well, but obviously we're happy with the 3 points, and yeah, let's celebrate tonight.
Well, you do go second in the Premier League table. You're back there, 4 points now behind Liverpool. Is this now what you need? Is this the time to really put the pressure on them in the title race?
Yeah, we always want to put pressure on, and we just can look at ourselves, and that's try to win every game, and started today, and as I say, we need to look forward now and take all the positives from today, and let's enjoy this win.
Well played today, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, they're massively important to the fans and everybody associated with the club. So, you know, like I said earlier, it was an important game for us, and this was the perfect opportunity then to sort of reset, reevaluate everything, and then give us that platform then to go on and to finish the season now strongly.
And as he said, for once today, they weren't ruining those missed opportunities, those killer chances that they couldn't put away.
Yeah, but I think, to be honest with you, it's a game that Arsenal controlled throughout, but like I still think they still need to work much better in their finishing, because they created so many chances today. The game ended up being 2-1. It could have been 5-1, 7-1. For a team that want to win the league, that I expect them to win the league sooner or later, but keep playing like this, I don't think it's going to be possible, because today we can see Tottenham were nowhere, like they were nowhere close to Arsenal level. You can see the level was above, and Tottenham were just playing. They were just trying to find themselves, and a lot of young players, they don't have this experience. This is a derby against Arsenal. So for me, Tottenham were completely off today. Arsenal play well, but for me, they get the 3 points. But moving forward, when they will play next, obviously the weekend against Aston Villa is going to be another whole game together.
Like
yeah,
Ian Wright. Where do you find one of those? Well, I'll tell you where we'll find him now. He's at the Emirates Stadium with a big, wide smile on his face, Righty. And he is with a very proud young man. Yes. Take it away.
Yes, I was going to say, Miles, listen, I've got to say, when the first time I saw you at AL End, playing in midfield, now you're playing left back and playing for Arsenal in the North London derby, what was that like? Because I saw you like whooping up the crowd at the end when you was coming. What was it like?
Well, it was amazing, man. It's everything that I lived up to in my dreams. Well, I couldn't believe it. I had to take in every moment of every second of the game. So honestly, it was amazing, honestly.
In respects of like the game itself and you getting used to the game, because I know that Mikel's started, he's giving you 60 minutes, 90 minutes. You're training with the guys, obviously, all the time. How does it feel physically for you? How are you feeling about when you got the 60 minutes, 6 minutes, then the 90? How do you feel?
Well, at first, obviously, it's hard getting used to it, but I feel like my body's adjusting now, and I feel great, you know. I just want to carry on doing it.
So what was it like playing against Tottenham when it really matters? Because going into this game, Miles, I don't know what it was like in the dressing room in respect to, but there's a certain amount of pressure, especially with Liverpool drawing, Arsenal having to win their home games, and it's against the North London rivals like Tottenham. You're coming in as an 18-year-old. How are you feeling about the whole pressure and everything what's going on in that respect?
Well, as a team, you know, we feel pressure, but this is what we live for. Moments like this we live for. It's a derby, and we need to win, and that's what we did today. So, how's
the morale in it? Because like people talking about the missed chances and missing out and trying to catch Liverpool and trying to win the league and obviously going out the cup. What's the morale like? Is everybody still up and pumped up? Everybody still belief?
Well, obviously, after a loss, we're down, but obviously our culture and our team is amazing. We're all together. we all stick with each other. We all have full belief in each other's talents and their mindset. So, yeah, obviously you want to bounce back, and no better way to do it than today.
So tell me about how your body's feeling, because you're now playing proper first team football, what you dreamed about, what you wanted to dream about.
Yeah.
How's it feeling? Tell me how your body is.
I feel amazing.
You feel tough, you feel strong, bro, look.
I feel like $1 million, you know, so yeah.
Is it everything you expected it to be? What's happening right now?
Yeah, everything and more, you know, honestly. Everything and more, honestly, yeah. So.
Yeah, hang on a minute, let's show you this clip. I think they got this clip. Where's the clip? Show us the clip of him. Because look at what you're smiling. What happened just now? Something just happened with you and was it Bergvall?
Yeah.
How's you feeling now?
Just happy, you know, just taking it in, soaking it in. Yes, sir. This is amazing, man. Yeah. So at that time, obviously we hadn't finished the game yet, but you looked like you was properly buzzed up. Who's here? Who's here? Your mum here? Your dad? My mum, my grandma, my friends.
Your grandma's here?
Yeah, I had to put on a show for my grandma, make sure that I didn't look soft in front of her. I had to make sure I was middle of my tackles for her, and hopefully she's proud of me, so yeah.
We're all proud of you. We're all proud of you. Just before you go, though, I wanted to say to you, was there, with Brennan Johnson, could have said them guys, was there any of them like the physicality you was feeling, oh my gosh, I'm going to be afraid of him, or he's going to be this? Nothing?
Never afraid of no one. I want to go against the best, I want to be the best, so you have to go against the best.
To be the best.
Exactly.
Nice one, Mark. Well, all the best, man.
Thank you.
I wish
so
you all
much,
the best.
Ian. Thank you.
Take it easy, yeah? Steve, back to Steve. Let me see me and my guy just shoot off. Yes, my guy.
Love it, Wrighty. Love it. And what a magnificent story that is for Miles Lewis Skelly, making his North London derby debut at the age of 18. We wonder what that's like. Oh, we've got someone who's done it. Because you were 18 as well. They won 3-0 that day. I mean, at that tender age, to be that confident, that mature, to take it all in like he is.
Yeah, you could see his confidence there, and he backed it up with his performance tonight. I thought he was absolutely outstanding, to be fair to him, to come in sort of the few weeks that we've had in that magnitude of that game. I thought he handled himself brilliantly, and he was up against Kulusevski there, who is, been probably one of Tottenham's better players this season, and offers so much sort of threat down that right-hand side. So he can be proud of tonight's work, and he was obviously really excited, and the emotions would definitely go in there with a few of them.
That's the fourth Premier League start for Miles Lewis Skelly. All smiles then from him and from Arsenal. What about the Tottenham side of the story? Here is their manager with some pretty strong views, I'm told, Ange Postecoglou.
And you soaked up the early pressure, you took the lead, but you end up having to leave here with defeat. What did you make overall of your team's performance?
Yeah, look, nowhere near good enough. Especially in the first half, we're just way too passive, and allowed Arsenal to sort of dictate the game. Like I said, we hung in there, but that's all we were doing, and second half was a little bit better, but nowhere near good enough, and unacceptable.
What can you do about that when you're standing on the sidelines and you can see that your team are too passive?
Well, ultimately, I guess the responsibility lies to me and how we prepared the players, and what their mindset was going out there. Certainly wasn't our intent when we started the game. Like I said, second half was a little bit better, but certainly in the first half, nowhere near the standards we want to set.
At 2-1, though, there's always a chance right up until the end that you can still come away with something out of the game, and Pedro Porro came closest, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but, that's not what I'm interested in. I'm more interested in how we go about playing our football, and there wasn't anywhere near the level today.
How do you go about changing that for the next game, then?
We've got no choice. We just go back to work and prepare for a tough game.
I can see and I can hear from how you're explaining things that it's another tough defeat to take for you. How much do these losses hurt you?
They're not of course they hurt me, but they're just not acceptable. We've had too many losses this year, too many games where we've let get away from us, and that needs to stop.
It is 11 defeats at this stage, which is the most that Tottenham have had in a league season since 2009. Does it feel like you can still salvage something out of this season in terms of the league?
Well, there's no other way of looking at it. If you sort of give up now, then there's no point. But it needs to stop, yeah.
What would success look like for you now, then?
Look, I think right now we just got a big game on the weekend against Everton, and that's our focus. And we'll look what happens beyond then after that.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Well, there are the 11 defeats after 21 matches and the years they've had them. They're also in the table. Only once in the last 27 years have they been this low in the top flight at this stage of the season. Well, he didn't hold back there, Tim. Nowhere near good enough, unacceptable, nowhere near the level that they were after.
Yeah, he feels like every Tottenham fan feels at the moment. It hurts, you know, to lose a North London derby, it hurts. But on the back of a poor run of form as well, he's authentic. I like him. I mean, just he says it how he don't shirk any responsibility there. He's taking it on his chin. He knows he's the manager. The buck stops with him. And if the team doesn't perform, as a manager, you have to take the responsibility. But he doesn't try and shift the responsibility onto anyone. Wasn't blaming any referees, wasn't blaming any individual players. He's blaming himself, he's blaming his coaching team.
Is he right to do that?
Well, yeah, because you're the manager and he's real, he's realistic. We've seen plenty of managers in the past try and look for every excuse under the sun to protect their team and protect themselves. He's not trying to do that. He's taking the responsibility upon himself. And I admire him for that, I really do. I think that you got to give this guy time to work with a group of players what are capable of playing his identity and intensity week in, week out. And unfortunately, they fell foul of injuries. I'm making excuses for him because he doesn't look to make them. They've had injuries there. They are missing key players, especially to their back players. But today, he saw the game exactly like we saw it. They were second class to a first class Arsenal performance, and they look like they're a long way away from challenging the likes of Arsenal's and the Liverpools and the Chelsea's and even Man United, who've started, Newcastle as well, Aston Villa's.
And of course, a much needed North London derby win for so many reasons for Arsenal and their manager. Here he is, Mikel Arteta.
Mikel, congratulations. Obviously, the most important thing is beating Tottenham and getting back to winning ways, and you've done that and thoroughly deserved it.
Yes, I think we were outstanding today. I think from the first minute, we were really at it, really intense, show a lot of quality, play with a real purpose to hurt them with or without the ball. And we create an unbelievable atmosphere, which helps a lot. We know the meaning of the game, we know how important it is for everybody, so it's a gift that we have the opportunity to make a lot of our supporters very happy, and I'm sure we have accomplished that, and they will feel very proud about the team.
And I bet you just were like completely dumbfounded when you're suddenly kicking off after 25 minutes 1-0 down, because you'd been so on top, it was untrue.
Yeah, and obviously thinking back, Newcastle, because we should have beat them, or Manchester United, the same, and then you are 1-0. But again, the way we reacted, the attitude that we play with, not feeling sorry for ourselves, just keep insisting, keep going. It was phenomenal because we played less than 72 hours ago, 120 minutes, and so proud of them.
Again, I have to say, Pedro Porro hits the outside of the post late on. The game should have been way out of sight before you can even be made remotely nervous by something like that.
Yeah, because we had some big chances and big situations. We didn't even finish in a chance. But at the end, we had to suffer more than what we wanted. But we got there at the end, and very happy.
And I just want to ask, I know it's not the main thing about tonight, but obviously you're now 4 points off the top of the table, having played a game more. That's kind of secondary, isn't it? But it is chipping away at that gap.
Well, when you have opportunities, you have to take them, that's for sure. Today we've done it. We've been a really consistent run in the Premier League again, performing in a really consistent way. Unfortunately, now it's about tomorrow. Recovery Saturday against Villa is going to be a really tough one again, and keep going and going.
Yeah, they're 11 unbeaten in the Premier League now, the only team unbeaten at home this season. And it is imperative that they can't draw and they can't lose, and they've just got to try and hang on Liverpool's coattails here.
Yeah, of course. I think Liverpool have been outstanding so far this season, and they've really set the standard. I think with and without the ball, their habits are second to none, and there is a reason why they are at the top of the league. And Arsenal just got to keep going now and really believing that they can close that gap. They did what they had to do tonight, and they'll have to keep repeating this now over the next few weeks, and hopefully that gap just gets a little bit smaller and smaller, because anything can happen in the Premier League, that's for sure.
It's your worst nightmare, but are they the most realistic team to challenge Liverpool to the title here?
Yeah, for me they are. Can I see them going? I think from here on in, I mean, I'm not a clairvoyant, but I think that possibly they cannot lose more than 2 games between now and the end, which is very difficult. Man City have done it in the past to put a run together like that. I don't see them being Man City for the reason what Addy's talking about, and we've all touched on tonight. They haven't got that goal scorer. They are 1 player away from winning this Premier League, but try and find that player. They're all looking for him. Yes, he's out there. It's Alexander Isak. You cannot get him now. You know, forget about it. What are you going to do? What solutions are you going to find for this season? Are they going to be solid enough at the back not to concede enough goals and just to score a few goals from set pieces to win the league? I doubt that. You know, Liverpool will have a slip up. They haven't had a slip up yet. You know, they've dropped a few points. Yes, they have, but they will go and they will slip up. They will drop 2 or 3 games on the spin. That will happen. But are Arsenal good enough to then step in and win all them games? I'm not sure they are without a number 9. And it's difficult to find. I don't think they're going to magic up this number 9.